guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring the review for My Hero Academia manga chapter 306, and now we're still in the aftermath of this great war that we've just had, and that's essentially what the chapter is about. Just still seeing how the world is progressing post-war, and for me, the takeaways for this chapter all boils down to three things: what Hawks did, what Deku did, and just finding out like the conference bit basically. So what Hawks did within this chapter, very, very sneaky. I didn't see it coming, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I did see it coming, but when it was revealed, I was like, yeah. I wasn't surprised. That's like, yeah, that makes sense. So I wasn't surprised by the actions. But moving on. But regardless, it's basically out there now. Hawks gets All Might to tell him about the One for All, simply because All Might feels like, like this whole keeping it a secret thing it's not running no more anyway. So he tells them everything he wants to know. Endeavor he probably knows about it from now. Probably knows that Hawks tricked him into it, but at the end of the day, it clearly doesn't matter now. So we have the conference. We've known that this conference is coming for a while. We've had citizens be like, when's Endeavor gonna give a conference? When they're gonna give a speech? Blah 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 blah. So they have this speech. We see the disappointment from the citizens at one end of the spectrum. Rightly so. If they depend on the heroes to protect and serve them, kind of thing. But on the other side of the spectrum, they need to show some consideration. What they're doing is not easy, and for me personally, especially that one reporter who was like leading the charge within this chapter, kind of a whiny little female dog. Don't want to swear, but kind of a whiny little girl kind of vibe. That's the kind of vibe I was getting. But it's during this time within the chapter we find out that citizens who had their homes destroyed, really, will be moved into temporary dwellings, and this is going to be like different hero schools and other safe facilities around the world, I reckon, around the country I should say rather. So I don't know other safe facilities that they have, but I'm pretty sure the majority of it will just be the different hero schools here and there. And we see Bakugo's mom and Deku's mom moving in as that bit of the chapter rolled out as well. What really caught me by surprise is what happens at the end of the chapter, where the members of Class A, they all receive a letter from Deku basically explaining, sorry guys, I'm part of the reason things have been going on the way they have been going on right now. I'm part of the blame for that, kind of. That's why I gotta leave, kind of vibe. And now I don't know, it's very interesting to think what's gonna come next. I don't know if he decided to do that on his own. I don't know, because what I feel like basically right now is I feel like he decided to do that on his own, but only after hearing about All Might telling Hawks and Bestus Genius about the One for All. Ooh, I want to see Bakugo's reaction. I want to see Bakugo's reaction to him leaving. Oh my gosh. What if he left with him? Maybe. I don't know. Like, the fact that Deku has gone vigilante, because that's essentially what he's done. He's gone vigilante. It just makes me wonder what the hell is going to happen next. It makes me excited for what's going to happen next. It does upset me a little bit though, because I feel like because he's on vigilante, we are going towards endgame. Like, the series is wrapping up, so that kind of upsets me a little bit. But yeah, where do we go from here? I don't think it's going to happen, but he hasn't left school on bad terms, so I'm assuming that he could always go back. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna stay the vigilante. He's gonna die by the end of the series anyway. So him becoming a hero, a legal hero, was never something I thought was gonna happen. But I never thought he would go vigilante. So I'm really interested to see where things go at next. That last panel, or the second to last panel I should say, really, and you just see him there on top of the building. I guess he's on the building, looking very raggedy in his hero costume. It was like, ooh, where do we go from here? So I'm going to give this, simply because of Deku and Vigilante, I think this chapter deserves a 4-star rating. Like always guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, but most importantly, take care, have a nice day.